G'day, I'm Matt. I'm from Melbourne, but my family originally comes from Greece. A lot of people in Australia come from other countries. Do you know one Australian family in three, that's 33%, speak another language, apart from English I mean? That is surprising, isn't it? In Australia, we love open-air activities of all kinds. We like to go to the sea for surfing and swimming. Did you know that a lot of Australians, about 80% I think, live along the coasts?
Hello, I'm Sandy from Glasgow. Sometimes people say to me, "You're English, aren't you?" But I'm not English, I'm Scottish. Many people get confused, but it's very simple. England, Wales and Scotland are all part of Great Britain. So we are all British, but we are not all English. We all speak English, but some people in Scotland also speak Gaelic, and Scottish English is a bit different from English English. In international sport, we usually take part as Scotland, not as part of Great Britain. The capital of Scotland is Edinburgh, but I think Glasgow is bigger and more fun.
Hi, I'm Tessa from Montreal in Quebec. Quebec is in the east of Canada. Most Canadians speak the two official languages, French and English. Canada is a huge country, the second largest country in the world, actually. In Canada, you can find everything. You like big cities? We have really exciting ones like Montreal and Toronto. Do you like mountains? We have lots, too. Winter sports are very popular. It is very cold in winter, but I like summer better. It's warm and we go and swim in the lakes.
Hi, I'm Wilson from Kingston, the capital of Jamaica. Jamaica is the biggest English-speaking island in the Caribbean. Many visitors come to Jamaica because we have fabulous beaches and great mountains. Jamaicans love music, and they love dancing. Do you know reggae music? Well, reggae is from Jamaica. When you come here, you can dance at any time of the day or night. It's a really cool place to visit.
I'm from a country that's in the Pacific Ocean. It has two islands, North Island and South Island. The capital city is called Wellington. The two official languages are English and Maori. M-A-O-R-I. The Maori are the indigenous people. In other words, the people who were there first, before the British arrived. The most popular sports in my country are rugby, water sports and cricket. It's a beautiful country with lots of high mountains and volcanoes. Some of them still active. Now can you guess where I'm from?
Excuse me, we're doing a survey about television. Can you answer a few questions?
Sure, if it's quick.
Oh, thanks. How many hours a day do you watch television?
Oh, I don't know. About 2 or 3 hours a day, I suppose. Depends what's on.
What kind of programme do you prefer to watch?
Well, my favourite programmes are documentaries.
Oh, why is that?
Because they're interesting and you always learn something new.
Do you watch other kinds of programmes, like soap operas, for example?
Soap operas? Definitely not. I'd rather not watch television at all. Sometimes I watch the news, though.
So, how many hours a day do you watch television?
Oh, I watch a lot of television. 6 hours, maybe more. I have a lot of time.
What kind of programme is your favourite?
I watch a bit of everything, but my favourite programmes are the soaps, especially EastEnders. I never miss an episode.
Why?
Why do I watch soaps? Well, they're fun, and sometimes they're very exciting.
Do you watch other kinds of programmes, like documentaries, for example?
Yes, I sometimes watch documentaries, but not often. For me, television is for fun. When I get home, I just want to relax and have a laugh.
Okay, everyone, come here. Come on over here. That's right. Now listen, this morning's activity is about team building and...
Team building?
Yes, Mark, team building. We want to work as a group, don't we? As a team. That's why we are here.
Why we're here?
Yes, Sarah, I told you. We are here in the country because we want to learn to work as a team, a happy group of people. Then, when we get back to our office in the city, our office will be a better place. That's why we are here. Agreed?
OK.
Thank you, Mark. Now then, this is the plan. First, you run towards the wall, and when you get there, you climb up the wall very quickly. And when you get over it, you're going to drop down the other side, and then you're going to crawl through the iron pipe.
What iron pipe?
The tunnel. Look, there.
Oh yeah, that looks fun. Not.
Come on, Sarah. You'll be okay. Now then, after you crawl through the tunnel, you climb the rope ladder to the tower, and then you walk along the wooden plank, and then you get to the tree house.
You walk along the wooden plank, and then you... Oops, oh dear, you fall off. This is not a good idea.
So be careful, Mark. Walk slowly. Come on, it's not that difficult.
Not for you, perhaps.
Now, come on. Listen, I need to finish. After you get to the tree house, you hang from the wire, using your arms, of course, and make your way along the wire until you get to the end.
The mud? You're joking.
No, I'm not. You jump into the mud and crawl under the barbed wire, and that's your fun for this morning.
You're doing this activity with us too, I imagine.
Oh, no, Mark. You do the activity, I watch.
Oh, listen, Mandy, listen. I love this song.
Really? I didn't know you liked romantic songs, Sophie.
I don't usually, but this one is special. They used to play it on the radio all the time when I was at school, that last summer. It brings back really good memories. It's funny, isn't it, how a song can remind you of things. Some songs are like the soundtrack of our lives, like the soundtrack of a movie.
Oh, how soppy.
No, you're right, Sophie. I always think of Jerry when I hear the song Mandy.
Jerry? Who's Jerry?
He was this guy at school I used to like. He used to sing in a band and Mandy was their special song. I used to think he was singing it just for me.
Ooh, Jerry. What happened then?
Nothing happened. But every time I hear the song, I can remember that summer as if it was yesterday. It was such good fun.
Listen to you. You sound like old people talking about old times.
Come on, I bet you have a song that brings back memories.
Well, no, actually. I can't think of any song that reminds me of anything important.
What? You can't remember the song they were playing when we met?
Oh, here we go. You two. You're like so married.
No, well, yes, that is... Wait a minute. I can remember. It was, well, I can remember the tune, but I can't think of the name.
I don't believe you. Go on, prove it.
My darling, I hunger for your
Okay, we believe you.
Welcome back to Talk Time, the morning show for you, the listeners. Today's topic is leisure. What do you do in your spare time when you're not working or studying? Do you do anything unusual? Anything wacky? Give us a call. And we have a caller on the line. It's Keith. Hello, Keith. What do you like doing?
Hi, Jim. My hobby is extreme ironing.
Wait a minute. What did you say? Extreme ironing?
Yeah, that's right. Ironing. You know, with an iron and an ironing board.
Sorry, Keith, but do you mean ironing the kind I do, like ironing clothes?
Well, yeah, but with a difference. In extreme ironing, you don't do the ironing in the kitchen or the bedroom. You do it in strange, unusual places.
Like what?
Well, like at the top of a mountain, or up a tree, or at the bottom of the sea. Anywhere. It's up to you and your imagination.
Are you serious?
Of course I am.
But that's just... it's just...
Just crazy. Yes, it is. It's great fun and you need a lot of skill.
Yeah. Hey, Keith, do other people do this extreme ironing, or is it just you?
No, it's not just me. People do extreme ironing all over the world. We even have world championships.
Wow, fantastic. So how did this, sport start?
Well, it all started with a guy called Phil. He was doing his ironing and he was bored. He started to think about his favourite sport.
His favourite sport?
Yeah, Phil loves rock climbing, and he thought, rock climbing, ironing, rock climbing. And that was it.
Who does extreme ironing then?
Lots of people from lots of different countries. You have to enjoy life and be a bit crazy.
So if any listeners are interested, how can they find out more about it?
You can find us on the internet or phone the Extreme Ironing officers. They're in the phone book.
You heard it here first. That was Keith the Ironing Man. Our next caller is Sue. Hello, Sue. What's your favourite activity?
Hello, Jim. My favourite activity is canopying. Like in the jungle, flying through the tops of trees. I did this in Costa Rica last summer and it's really awesome.
Hey, you'll never guess who I saw yesterday.
Who?
Mrs. Gladwin, our old primary school teacher.
Wow, really? She must be 100 years old by now.
No, not at all. She's only about 40.
Remember how she was so strict with us? Do this, don't do that, all the time.
Yeah, I was so scared of her. We sat in rows for hours. We were all really quiet, afraid to talk. She was really one for discipline, huh?
Maybe not. She wasn't at all like Miss Marley. Remember her?
Miss Marley? Oh, yeah, she was great. Young and friendly, completely different. She let us do whatever we wanted. Sometimes we just played all day.
Yeah, OK, it was fun, but I'm not sure if I learned anything with her. I was always talking with my friends. The whole class went wild sometimes. I kind of liked Mrs. Gladwin's discipline.
Not me. I loved Miss Marley. She never really told us anything. We learned by ourselves. We had to find things out and then she'd ask us what we had found out. I liked that.
The thing I didn't like, I was quite shy when I was little, and they put us in the same class as the big children.
Yeah, it was hard when you were 6, but it was nice when you were 8 and you were the biggest kid in the class.
Mrs. Gladwin used to put us in separate groups so the big kids didn't frighten the little kids. She had a good heart, when you got to know her. She was my favourite teacher.
Not mine. I don't think she liked me. And she was always so grumpy. But Miss Marley, she put us together with the big kids, and I liked that.
Wow, so you're different.
Yeah, well, maybe I was. I think the most important thing is personal attention. Kids need to feel happy and comfortable, like Miss Marley made me feel.
It seems like you really liked Miss Marley.
Yeah, she was lovely.
Oh, yes. I remember Anne. She was really shy, wasn't she? Whenever the teacher spoke to her, she went red and looked down at her feet.
Yes, poor girl. I wonder if she's still so shy. I remember she used to have long hair down to her waist. Didn't she wear glasses?
I don't think so. No, you're thinking of Elsa. She wore glasses. She was really good at music, remember? She could play the violin, the piano, the clarinet. I bet she's in an orchestra now.
I wonder what happened to her. She used to go out with that Brazilian boy, didn't she? Pablo.
Yes, that was his name. Everyone was mad about him.
Even you.
No, I wasn't.
You were, Jess. I bet you can remember exactly what he looked like.
Well, yes. He had gorgeous dark eyes and long eyelashes and curly hair and such a cheeky smile.
You see? You remember every detail.
But I remember everything about all of them. Remember Luke? That horrible boy who used to make animal noises in class. I remember every detail about him too. His short hair and eyes so close together. I wonder what he's doing now. Of course we need to go to school. How else would we learn to read and write? Or do maths?
School isn't the only place you can learn these skills. There are more and more people who are being educated at home, you know. Their parents are teaching them how to read and write and do maths and so on. These are skills you can learn even after school, when you're an adult. Look at all the adult education programs around the world. Lots of people didn't have the chance to go to school, but they can still learn to read and write even when they are 70. And as for learning about the past or about the rest of the world, these are things you can learn from books, from the internet. You don't have to go to school to learn history or geography.
OK, that's true, I suppose. But I think it's impossible to meet other people if you're being educated in your home, with just your brothers and sisters for company.
That's not true either. Lots of kids doing homeschooling join groups so that they can meet each other. And you can meet other people at clubs, sports centres, etc. School isn't the only place.
Well, school is where you learn how to think.
I don't agree with you there either. Lots of people leave school not having learnt that at all. Why do so many students find university so difficult? Because they weren't taught how to think for themselves at school. The teachers told them everything they needed to know. And as for getting a job, well, it's quite clear that school has nothing to do with that. It's what skills you can offer. That's what gets you a job.